A Day in the Life of a Mercy Main by Clockwork Potato 72. I wake up to the sound of silence and sigh. It's been 3 months since I started playing Mercy, and I've yet to wake up to the masses singing my praises. Oh well, time to start the day. I throw darts at a picture of Genji to improve my aim. They do a surprising amount of damage to my wall. Work on my autobiography so I can tell my future generations I was a Mercy main. It's titled Nerf Genji, the story of a Mercy main. And then I practice pressing Q for 45 minutes. I haven't pressed Q yet in-game because I'm waiting for my 5-man res. It's bound to happen soon. I decide to go to the bank. As I walk to my car, a light breeze blows a leaf into my hair. It headshots me. I begin screaming and burst into tears. I'm being attacked. Why hasn't my TPS killed them? 45 minutes later, I collect myself from the most traumatic experience of my life and manage to drive to the bank. Once I get there, I walk to the front of the line, ignoring the grumbling of the people behind me. It's fine. I'm a support main. I shove the person talking to the teller out of the way, and he begins yelling at me. I tune him out and think about how broken Genji is. Disgustingly so. How many votes I'll get for my 5-man res? Probably about 12. And what BM to type in chat. He storms out. Probably just another toxic DPS. I need $6,000, I tell the bank teller. I slip her a white card and wink. The card reads, I main Mercy. I had a few thousand printed up once I hit the 5-hour playtime mark, and I've been handing them out whenever I can. If that doesn't get me a loan, nothing will. Ma'am, why do you need a $6,000 loan? I chuckle. I needed to commission a rock opera about my struggle. I'm stuck between calling it I'm dead, you asshats, and where the fuck is my team? Your struggle? Read the card. She looks at it, but she doesn't bow at my feet, so she must not be able to read. You have no established credit and no source of income. Sorry, I can't give you this loan. Fuck you. Why are you being so toxic? Enjoy not getting any heals, you jackass. I tell her. I storm out with my surprisingly loud footsteps. On the way home, I see someone drop a quarter across the street. It's rush hour and traffic is pretty heavy both ways, but I walk across the road anyway. It's not like my safety is my problem, it's my team's job to protect me. Semi swerves to avoid me and causes an 8-car pileup. I shrug it off, pick up the quarter, unscathed, and one step closer to Where's My Fucking Team, the opera. Suddenly, I hear a man call for help from across the wreckage. I wait. If you're not going to be glued to me 24/7, you're not going to get any heals. The man calls again. I roll my eyes. No need to spam for heals. I walk over to the car and see 2 men. One of them has a small scrape on his forehead, and the other is bleeding from his jugular. The doctor is in. I get to work on the man with the scrape because he's closer. I use my sock as a bandage and begin pouring antiseptic, or half a bottle of warm Pepsi I kept in my purse, on the wound. Healing stream engaged. The man asks me to help his brother first. I tell him to be thankful he even has a doctor. And if it's such a problem, why doesn't he just become a doctor? The other guy stops breathing, but that's probably not my fault. I leave the car more saintly than before. I hear the bank teller from before call for help. She's stuck in her car, and it looks like it's about to go up in flames. I walk over and whisper, the prognosis is not good, before leaving. I notice I have a small cut on my arm, and burst into tears again. I yell at the men in the car for not protecting me. What a bad team. And collapse into fetal position for 20 minutes. A police officer arrives, and I demand he arrest my shitty teammates. He's probably a DPS main, so I cuss him out slowly. He pulls out a pair of handcuffs and tries to arrest me. You can't do this to me, I main Mercy! But he doesn't stop. I throw the crumbs in my pocket into his eyes and blind him. They do a surprising amount of damage. He won't want to tell his friends about that. I slip one of my cards into his shirt pocket and run back into my house while he's blinded. I kiss the bust of my head I keep on my nightstand and thank it for protecting me. I'm exhausted, so I call it a day. I put on earmuffs before I fall asleep. No doubt I'll wake up to fanfare and a parade in my honor tomorrow. And I don't want to hear them setting up so I can seem surprised. If you liked the video, please subscribe. You can click on the top right for my last video, and I'll probably put more crap like this out soon.